So, there's two movies that come out in one weekend that I have the option to see, and my good pal Dustin will choose the one that everyone will see for The Unknown Underdogs. One of them is an okay-looking comedy that takes place back in the 80s starring Topher Grace, and the other is the new Matt Damon action movie that I watched the filming in, and if bricks were transparent, I would be pretty much featured in. Oh, okay, I see.
Come on, man. And with the local DBC news, LL Cool J with a triumphant comeback.
Hey guys, so
But tonight, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants, putting suckers in fear, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering over the
what's up, guys? Although this movie came out on the same weekend as the movie that, I watched the filming and I was really excited to see, and, that I watched the filmmaking in. I know I wasn't really in the movie, but still, I watched the filming. I was excited for this movie. I'll admit, I really didn't laugh much in the trailer, but it still seemed to have that really energetic spirit that I love in comedies, and it took place back in the 80s on, one, party night, and I love that thing, where, the whole night everybody's getting hurt, and, car crashes, and, 80s music and everything, that usually gets me excited. I did see this along with The Adjustment Bureau, which I'll review sooner or later, and this is a really funny movie. I did really like it. Not the greatest, didn't live completely up to my expectations, but I did enjoy the movie. Now, yeah, this soundtrack is a total 80s orgasm fiesta. You got Video Killed the Radio Star, Hungry Like the Wolf, Walking in LA, Kickstart My Heart, Come On Eileen, Everybody Have Fun Tonight, Not Take Me Home Tonight, strangely, but I'd count that anyway because it's, the name of the movie, and my personal favorite, yes, because I love that song so much and because I want to annoy you, that song is going to be playing out thoroughly in my review. Anyway, the plot of this movie isn't anything we haven't seen before. Topher Grace plays, this guy that was a high school loser, fresh out of college, works at a video store, and not too proud of his life. And he never got to ask out the girl of his dreams because he was too much of a pussy too. Anyway, he approaches the girl of his dreams, who working at his video store, poses as just a citizen buying at the video store, and she recognizes him and says, "Hey, there's a party tonight. Want to come?" And he says, "Sure." So him and his dumbass friend, played by Dan Fogler, and his sister, played by Anna Faris, go to that party. And, some fun times ensue. The acting in this movie is all really good. Dan Fogler is really funny. Topher Grace is decent. Nothing really noteworthy about his performance, but he's good. Anna Faris is actually really good. I really liked her in this movie. She's not playing the typical Anna Faris role. She's playing, a sister and is really good at it. Sounds weird when I say you're good at playing a sister, but I think Anna Faris is a good actress. She really convinced me that she was, in her early 20s in this movie. And 6 years ago in Scary Movie 4, she acted like she was 30.
What's up? Tell them where you from. Straight out of Compton. Another crazy ass nigga. When punks I smoke, yo, my rep gets bigger. I'm a bad motherfucker and you know this. But the pussy ass niggas won't show this.
Very passive when it comes to comedies. Usually I just go into a comedy looking for laughs. That's really it. I really don't go looking for a completely good story. When I go into comedy, I want to just laugh. However, I do need an emotional impact to go along with it, because I do think that really, that makes a comedy a lot better, and I think you need to also really relate to characters in order to laugh. But, other than that, mostly laughs is what I'm looking for when I go into a comedy movie. And this movie really doesn't come short of it, especially during the middle, the whole party scenes. I think it does a really good job of making the whole audience laugh. I was really cracking up. I was, however, a little bit disappointed when it comes to, the real message in this movie. I appreciate the kind of overall message, which is it's better to try and fail than not try at all. However, I really didn't like the concept of how Topher Grace's dad, played by Michael Biehn, was really happy with him once he almost kills himself by doing something, and he's like, that's what I'm looking for. You shouldn't have your kid try to kill himself. I mean, I like how you want him to try and do something, even if it's really possible he'll fail, but don't let your kid do something that will almost kill himself. I did like the chemistry between Topher Grace and the one that plays his high school crush.
Easy as his name and the boys coming straight out of Compton. It's a brother that'll smother your mother and make your sister think I love her.
So overall, yeah, I did really like this movie. I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. Good movie to check out. Have yourself a laugh or two. More than 2 laughs, I know. It is really 80s, so if you're a big 80s fan, then I think you'd really enjoy the soundtrack to listen to all that music and maybe, you know, doing some drugs, you know, maybe not, and doing whatever you 80s people did. And for anyone else, yeah, it's a funny movie, so I'd recommend you see it at a matinee or rent it. Adjustment Bureau review coming up soon, okay?
Damn,